We'll do a little intro ourselves.
Okay.
All right, we are live. Hey there, folks. My name's Dave,
And I'm Matt.
and we are.
Root Beer Radio.
That's right. We are joined today with Tom Aslin from Brewery. Tom, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. We also got some of your new products that we're going to talk about. But first, we want to talk about you. How
All right.
long have you been with Sprecher, and what is your role?
Yeah, I'm Chief Commercial Officer for Sprecher Brewery. Been here about 9 months. So
All right.
I don't know how much you know about Sprecher Brewery. If I understand, you've talked about some of our root beer products in the past. Yeah, we're Milwaukee's original craft brewery. I've been around since 1985, and we started off as a brewery, but then got big into craft sodas. And actually, craft sodas are the biggest portion of the business now.
No kidding.
Yeah, yeah. I've been watching so many videos about the brewery, and root beer is your number one product, right?
It is, yeah, by far.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could point out a couple of unique things about our root beer. One is we fire brew the root beer products. So because we started off as a microbrewery, we had the equipment to brew beer, and we eventually adapted that to make sodas. So every batch of soda is brewed just like a batch of beer. So what that does is it has a direct flame underneath the kettles, and that's the fire brewing process. And what that gives you is that caramelized flavor notes, and it truly makes our root beer as well as our other soda products really unique, as it
Yeah.
gives it a nice cooked kind of bold flavor.
Yeah.
All sodas go through same gas kettle that.
Yeah, all of our craft sodas do.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
With our root beer making. Matt makes beer, obviously. We talked about
Yeah.
right before we went live. Matt's opening
Okay.
a brewery. And so Matt has always made beer, and I love. And so I called him up one day and was like, "Hey, could you?" Always wanted to. So that's how we got
Yeah.
started into our root beer too. So
Yeah.
Okay, great.
yeah. How did you get connected with Sprecher?
Yeah, the founder of the company, Randy Sprecher, retired about a year and a half ago. So the company was bought up by a small group of private investors, and I had reached out to them, and we talked further, and opportunity came up. So happy to be back in Milwaukee. I'm originally from Milwaukee, but haven't lived here in about 30 years. So great to be back.
You
Yeah.
used to live in Minnesota, you said.
I did, yeah, in the Minneapolis area. Yeah.
We'll take it.
Okay.
I also used to live in Wisconsin. I lived in River Falls, just across the border when I was going to college.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Wisconsin has a special place in my heart.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys have a bunch of new low-cal sodas coming out. Like we have the Orange Dream and Cream Soda to try out. Basic general question here. Did you find that you guys needed to make large flavoring adjustments when creating the low-cal sodas because the sugar component is so different?
Yeah, a couple things. We started the kind of the journey with our low-cal root beer, so that's been out for years. It's really close to our regular root beer taste, but it only has 45 calories. And what made this product unique, and we kind of inspired our two new flavors, is it's made with honey, so it has just enough sweetness to make it really good tasting. Plus, it's made with that same fire brewing process that we make all our craft sodas. So it really makes us a really unique and standout in low calorie craft soda. There's diets out there, but with the diets you get into artificial sweeteners and things, and they don't have any honey or any natural sweeteners in there to kind of give it that really good flavor.
Yeah.
So we took that same flavoring and and honey system and applied it to the two new products. So we've got the cream soda and the orange stream that have just come out here in the past couple months.
Sure. Also, you guys have is it a zero sugar root beer as well?
We do. We found that we're going to need to retool that. So
Sure.
we decided really that the response we're getting from our low calories is a lot better, and that really inspired us to bring out these two additional new flavors.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I think,
I would tell you on this low cal root beer, it is now our number 4 seller amongst our about 25 flavors of craft soda that we have. So it's really up and coming. So we're very hopeful that these two new flavors, the low calorie cream and the low calorie orange, will be top sellers also.
yeah.
I guess that leads me into another question here. Where do you see the demand really coming from for low calorie sodas? I mean, like, so there's always been a diet market, but
Yeah.
is it more younger people who are asking for this thing? Is it older people? I guess what's the that's demanding it?
Yeah, it's pretty mainstream. So I'd say there's older consumers that are looking to cut down their sugar and calorie consumptions, but there's new younger consumers that are, looking to, as they get maybe into their late 20s, early 30s, and they say, "Oh wow, I'm putting on some weight here. I need to start cutting back on my sugar content." So yeah, it kind of attracts a broad user group, but the key is people are looking for great taste. Low calorie, 0 calorie products in the soft drink category now represent about 30% of the calorie. So we think we can pull people over from diet who've been dissatisfied with the taste of that. So those artificial sweeteners often kind of leave you a little bit of a funny aftertaste and really have turned some people off from diet sodas.
Yeah.
So we think we can attract some of those diet soda consumers over. And then, for the people that really enjoy our full calorie products but are looking to cut back on their calorie content, we think we can pull, some consumers there too.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one thing. I had we acquired a lot of prototypes of the new
Okay.
root beer line.
Yeah.
And so I had one of the zero sugar root beers the other day that I didn't mind because I had already had a root beer, earlier in the day, and I didn't want to have too many calories.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was perfect. It was refreshing. But I can definitely, the taste difference between that and the low cal root beer as well.
Yeah.
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 Cool. Well, should we give one of these bad boys a try?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try it out.
Yeah. Let's start with the orange dream.
All right, I'm in.
So, because this is
Us as well as some of our listeners have noticed a change in the caps on the root beer, from the brown root beer caps to these silver and red Sprecher caps. Is
Yeah.
is that a change that's happening?
That's a change we're gradually making here. It allows us to have a common cap across our complete craft soda line.
Yeah. Now I think,
Yeah.
thinking about the business side of it, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of as we've explored the idea of opening up the brewery for us here in Minneapolis, taking on a craft soda line has been there, and a big point of contention between the two of us is that, if I'm going to go down the road of distribution with a brewery at any point, it's probably gonna be in 16-ounce cans. It makes no sense to retool for glass bottles, and this one doesn't seem to appreciate that. So.
Yeah.
But-
Kind of a purist over here.
Yeah, we're proud of our glass bottles. We've been in these 16-ounce bottles for quite some time.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
I also like the look of the cans though, because you've got the energy root beer, right? That comes in.
yep, it comes in a 12-ounce sleek can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've experimented
There's a couple-
with some cans on a few products.
Yeah. Now, that one especially comes in a couple different, and even the maple root beer comes in 2 different size bottles.
Yeah, in most places you'll find it in that 12-ounce bottle, the maple
Right.
root beer. Yeah.
Well, I need to get my hands on a 16-ounce for my collection.
Well,
Yeah.
cheers.
Yeah.
Smells like the orange dream.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I don't want to say that you can tell that it's a low calorie soda, but because it has substance, but like it has like it's definitely like in the middle between like a full bodied soda and a diet where like it's got body, but it's also, a little thinner. But like that comes with the territory of any diet product. But yeah, this one doesn't feel like you're suffering for it. So,
Yeah.
well, the flavor's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it
We
is.
worked real hard to get the flavor there. It only has the 40 calories on the cream and on the orange dream. And
Yeah.
it's the honey that we feel like gives it enough sweetness so it doesn't taste like other diet sodas.
Yeah. No, it clearly makes a difference. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And that honey comes from, is it Indian Farms? Is that right?
It's Wisconsin honey producers. They're based out of Germantown. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
in Wisconsin.
yeah, right on.
Yeah, that's solid. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Man. Matt knows that, like, we did an episode on diet root beers, which is different because it's,
Yeah.
using artificial
Yeah.
sweet. But he knows how I feel about not, like, sodas that aren't as sweet as they could be. So,
Yeah.
but I really do, I, like, not just saying it, I really do like this.
Yeah. One
Thanks.
of us enjoys the bitter end of things. But
Sweet.
yeah.
You gonna try the cream next?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's try the cream.
Okay.
Cream soda.
And this is one that I've also enjoyed quite a bit, the regular cream soda. I feel like you can really taste the honey in.
Yeah, it's a nice balance of that kind of creamy vanilla taste and the honey.
Mhm. Yeah. To me, the first thing I tasted was the honey,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
that's great.
Yeah. For me, like Sprecher cream soda has always just been super solid, and
Mhm.
yeah, this seems like a really close adjacent to the original. So that's really nice.
Yeah, yeah, we worked hard to get the flavor as close as we could to the full calorie version.
I can't even imagine how much effort it took to
Yeah.
get there, because yeah, you mess with any one ingredient enough, and especially as an important one like the sugar, that's that's going to change quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We talked-
The regular cream soda is actually our number 2 seller after root beer.
That's awesome. When we
Yeah.
talked to Craig, and when all of the other interviews I've seen him do, he always says our main goal is to keep that root beer tasting like it always has. And so,
Yeah.
was it
Stay
just
stay true to that original recipe. Yeah.
yeah? Was it just him, or was it like a whole team that was kind of retooling these other sodas?
Yeah, it was a number of folks. Yeah, but Craig worked on these in particular. Yeah.
Now, I don't often see, or I don't even know, does Sprecher distribute their beer as well, or is it just the sodas that are really distributed and beers are in the tap room?
No, the beers and craft sodas are distributed. The craft sodas are distributed in a broader area. They're in about 25 states. The beers are in a little more restricted area, mostly in Wisconsin and kind of the adjacent states around Wisconsin.
Okay, yeah, I guess I just haven't seen it in Minnesota before, but that's just me being localized to Minneapolis and the few liquor stores I go to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other products you sent us are tonic water, light tonic, and club soda.
Yep.
So
So this new line of mixers, it literally just came out about a week ago. Um, so it's going to be a 5 item lineup. We've got the tonic, regular tonic water. We've got a light tonic water.
mhm.
We've got a club soda, and then we've got a seltzer water,
Okay.
and then there is a ginger beer that will be coming out here in a couple of weeks. So that one's upcoming. But
Is
yeah,
that is that ginger beer different than the one that you've already got?
we found that the market has changed since we launched that first ginger beer, and people are looking for more ginger. um, so this product is very gingery, and it also is made with real ginger as well as it's made with real cane sugar. So yeah, a couple unique things about this whole new line is that the products that have calories in them are made with pure cane sugar. Um, and the tonic waters are made with real quinine, and the ginger beer will be made with real ginger. Um, like our craft sodas, they're all small batch made products made out of our Glendale, Wisconsin facility. Um, and yeah, we're real proud of the taste. We worked hard to get uh, the flavor profile of these to be better than some of the premium mixers that are out there. So the Fever Trees and some of those other products out there. So we worked real hard. So I'd suggest you start off with this tonic water first.
Yeah, sure.
This is of the products, the four that came out. This is really the signature product, and we think this stacks up very well against the key competitors in premium mixers, including Fever Tree.
Had just drink tonic water before?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Want to make sure that's not just a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually very refreshing just drinking it as a cold beverage because it's lighter in calories. It's only 150 calories, or actually 100, I'm sorry, 130 calories on the tonic water. The light tonic is only 60 calories, but it's very refreshing.
Yeah.
Of course, many people are buying mixers to mix it with alcohol. So,
Yeah.
the kind of the key thing we're trying to communicate, and we've got it on the front of our packages, that it's a small batch mixers for a better mixed drink.
Right.
When you're spending so much money on the liquor, why use a crummy mixer that's going to hurt the quality of the end drink?
Yeah.
Spend a little bit extra on a good craft mixer like this, and it'll improve your drink experience.
Right. Yeah. For the times where I used to work for a winery, and we had
Hmm.
a bar in the back, and people would request like a higher end whiskey mixed with a Coke, and it's like
Why would you ruin
it doesn't
that?
make a difference.
Yeah,
Just get the real whiskey and the Coke, because the Coke's not making the whiskey better. It's
yeah.
or the whiskey's not making the Coke better, rather. And
Yeah.
Coke's great, but it's you know, if you're gonna have like a high shelf product, mix it with something that's, equally had as much thought put into it as well.
Exactly.
Really nice. Um,
Yeah.
I'm not a huge
Yeah.
gin and tonic fan, but the like I'm very specific about when I like them, but like I can understand what people appreciate about gin and tonics, and I can already tell that this is not something that I would, be offended by if it was poured for me. So this is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have like the quinine bitterness. It's not like really like aggressive and like astringent. So that's been really pleasant.
Yeah, that's what we found is when we were competitively taste testing and developing these products, especially on this tonic water, is finding that right balance of quinine and the cane sugar.
Hmm.
So we feel like we got it right in between. There's some tonics out there. It's just the quinine just overpowers it.
Yeah,
It becomes really dry.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. No, this is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that is nice. As someone who doesn't often drink tonic water.
Yeah.
Or anything that's bitter.
Right, that's true. Yeah. Should we go straight to the light tonic water?
Yeah, try the light. You'll obviously see taste a definite difference because of the difference in the sweetness. And rather than we didn't want to make a diet tonic water, we decided to make a light. So basically, we just stepped down the cane sugar. So you just notice a reduction in the sweetness because of the less cane sugar,
Yep.
but still a nice hit of the quinine taste.
Yeah, and even then, it's still within balance. It's not like you just have the sugar and like kept the same amount of astringency left in the tonic. So
Yeah, yeah, we had to rebalance it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like brewing a beer and completely changing the malt profile and not adjusting the hops. You're gonna notice that there's gonna be a difference at the end
yeah,
of it. So
yep.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so for those people that are looking for a lighter, a lower calorie mixed drink, it
Yeah.
certainly fits the bill for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising how fast the calories add up when you start making mixed drinks. So it's really it's
Yeah,
kind of a big deal to have some lighter options for it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah,
And the club soda.
Yeah, the club soda. So we make well, I'll get to it on the seltzer product. It's probably more connected to that. But yeah, on the club soda product, club sodas are pretty mild. So the key on this is finding the right balance of kind of that the sodium that's in there, because it's largely kind of that salt sodium hit that
yeah,
is the signature for club soda because there's not a lot of other flavoring in it.
right.
The one upshot of it has 0 calories. So if you like it,
Yep.
you can drink this all day. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, a big way for us to have tested out like root beer recipes was to just make a syrup and then like splash in club soda or carbonated water to
Yeah.
try and give it that carbonation feel. Um, I think that's where I've spent the most money on club soda in the
Yes.
last
Same.
last
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. Which brings me to the fourth one, which is the seltzer water. If you were looking to take a syrup and dilute it with something, this would probably be your best bet because
Yeah.
this doesn't have any added sodium, salt
Mhm.
in it. It's just pure carbonated water.
Right.
So I mean, this is very refreshing. It has 0 calories. Um, Mixes well with lots of things where you don't want to have it interfere with a really strong flavored drink. You just want to get that carbonated water fizz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has that been something that Sprecher's been kicking around, like an idea for like a carbonated water, like the seltzer water stuff that's out in the liquor, not liquor stores, but necessarily, but like grocery stores, like bubbly and everything else.
Yeah,
Like Roy.
we actually have a sparkling water line that's in kind of a limited distribution, but it is basically that seltzer water with some flavoring in it, and it has a natural flavoring in it.
Okay.
But that sparkling water line, that flavored sparkling water line, it's very refreshing. 0 calories, 0 sodium, no artificial sweeteners. A lot of the flavored waters out there have the artificial sweeteners in there. They'll have stevia or
Yeah.
something to get the calories down. This is just carbonated water with a natural flavoring in it, so very, very refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Has Sprecher thought about like doing an alcoholic seltzer line or?
We had a couple of varieties of hard seltzer, and we are looking to kind of retool those. We've discontinued them from the lineup, but you might see some things like in that area down the road as we kind of rework things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Man.
Yeah.
These are all solid products. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys sharing them with us too.
Yeah, we love get you guys feedback on future things. So we'll keep you in tune with stuff as it comes available. We are working on a line of naturally flavored sodas that will be available probably closer to the end of this year. So we'd love to have you guys try those out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess we have one final question that we have to ask everybody, and that is, in your opinion, what makes a great root beer? So.
Well, I'd say root beer in general. It needs to have that kind of robust flavor about it. So it's an interesting balance of I don't know, the rootiness of it, but having enough vanilla in there. So it has a little bit of those two flavor notes in particular. Then you can kind of go from there. But so we have our maple root beer that actually is made with maple syrup rather than the honey, and it definitely takes a different direction and has a different flavor profile, and actually has a kind of a wintergreen taste about it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, our classic is just a great and kind of sets the standard for regular root beer. But our maple is really an up and coming product, and it's now it's our number 5 top seller in our products right now.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, we're going to continue to tinker with and bring out more root beers. So it's those aren't just the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. Well, we're going to let our folks on the live go. So thanks so much for joining us.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.